Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe.com. Today I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to do a Super Nintendo game. I'm going to do Saturday Night Slam Masters. It was also released on the Sega Genesis. I don't have that version. I read online that that version didn't look as good, and that they added a deathmatch mode, but they got rid of the multiplayer aspect. So I picked up this one because I wanted to play it with a friend. So I'm going to put it on easy, so I could show you it without getting my ass handed to me. The main thing about the game is it's kind of like Street Fighter. It's not a real wrestling game. There's moves you can do with button combinations. Let's see here. Let's pick Hager from Final Fight's in it. There's a guy that looks just like Vader from the WWF, from the old WWF. There's a guy that's called Gunlock, and it says he's related to an old Street Fighter from the US, and he looks kind of like Guile. So I always thought that was kind of funny that it was like Guile's brother or cousin or some crap. I think that's Gunlock, actually. So, there's 3 buttons. One button jumps, the other one hits, but if you get close enough, when you push the attack button, you'll do a move. And, do drop kicks. The matches end pretty quick. Now, I don't know if that's because I have it on easy. Excuse me one sec. I'm going to look up, I know I probably should do this beforehand. I'm going to look up how to do one of his moves so I could just show you, something besides the norm. Okay. Jump and attack simultaneously. There we go. That's Hager's one of his special moves, is spin. The other one is now. Also, you can't really reverse, but you can get up. You can, move out of things by pushing back and forth. I didn't mean to do that, but can't seem to pull any more of the other ones off. That's alright. I want to pick a new character. Maybe I can get one that has a little bit easier moves to do. Damn, if he pins me, I think I'm done for. No! Shit. So as you see, the graphics are pretty nice. Keep in mind, it's an arcade game, If you don't like arcade games, you probably won't like this. It's not, it's fast and crazy. There's a little bit of depth to it, but it's more just for fun. You screw around a little while. I don't think it has a long-term appeal. I don't think I could have played this with my friends for hours, but I could definitely. There we go. But you could play it in spurts. The Battle Royal mode is the multiplayer mode. I mean, you could play single player against each other. I think that's Hager's daughter, the one you saved in Final Fight. I can't think of her name right now. You could play in single player against your friends or against the computer. Then you have the Battle Royal mode, which I think is like it's not really Battle Royal. It's 4 people in the ring and you all fight each other at the same time. And let me let this guy beat me so I can back out and pick a new guy. You could fight each other 2-on-2. It's kind of like I guess a 2-on-2 without tagging, and you could do that either on the same team or against one another. Come on, fake Vader, kick my ass. Let's go here. Got things to do. I'm sorry, I didn't realize the screen was so blurry. There we go. You know, the moveset's pretty limited. It's a game from the 90s, you know? You can't expect some in-depth wrestling title or fighting title like you get now. I mean, you have to keep that in mind, but it's a very good game. I've always had a lot of fun with it. I think the sound's pretty good. Back out of here, pick a new character. I think the sound's good, I think the graphics are good. I think the fun is there in limited quantities. You know, it's not a long-term game. See here. I always said this guy was pretty cool. Stinger. El Stingray is his real name. So he's got 2 attacks, you know, on top of the regular stuff. 2 special attacks. Pause it. Wait. There we go. Get unblurry. That's one of his attacks. He does like a bison missile almost. Oh, there's a bucket outside. I just broke a glass bottle, so that's cool. I didn't realize they had weapons in the Super Nintendo version. Oh, someone threw something at me. Oh shit. You can't bring the weapons inside. Alright, I tried. I think if you like games like WrestleMania the arcade game, stuff like that doesn't take, maybe, what was that one in the arcade? It wasn't called Slam Masters, that's this one. I can't think of it. They had a WWF game back in the late 80s, early 90s that was like, the characters are really big. Or if you, I would even say if you like, what's that new one that came out? I can't think of the new one. Excuse me, Battle All-Stars. That one was alright, but it doesn't have any depth. I mean, it has too much in terms of. It has too much in terms of the. In terms of the moves. I mean, it's so convoluted to do a move in that game. I believe it's called All-Stars. Yeah, that's it. All-Stars. That's what I was thinking of. That's the new one. The old one in the arcade was called Superstars. WWF Superstars in '89. That was a cool game. So I mean, if you like stuff like that, you might dig this. I like that a little better, I would say, but this was this is good too. The only thing I haven't figured out is how to back out of the game. So like right now, if I want to quit and go to a different match, I can't. But yeah, so you get the point. The Battle Royal, if it was different, I'd show you it, but it's pretty much the same thing, except it's 2-on-2. It's a cool game. If you have a Super Nintendo, I paid $7 for it shipped. If you have a Super Nintendo and you want to waste some time and you enjoy old like fighting games or wrestling with like a big arcade, you know, a big arcade part to them, then you might enjoy this. Just keep in mind, it doesn't really have longevity. I don't think I could play this for hours on end, but messing around with it here and there is cool. So, definitely check it out, and thank you for checking out the video. It's Vampire Mike from SegaCDUniverse.com. Thanks for watching.